Hi, I am Shirley Lynn, Marketing Associate with TMASF Connects. I am joined by TMASF Connect staff member Jennifer Pollard, Chief Operating Officer.
Hi.
Today, we have invited Lili Henry, both personal stylist and image consultant here located in San Francisco, to talk about personal styling post-pandemic. TMASF Connects is a privately funded nonprofit that promotes alternative to driving alone and the development of our local workforce. We'd like to thank Lili Henry for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, we'd like to discuss about capsule wardrobe. So, Lili, for those who may not know, do you mind explaining what is a capsule wardrobe?
Yes, it's a small collection of clothes that are easy to mix and match, and you can create a lot of different outfits based on those pieces.
And do you mind providing some guidelines on how to create a capsule wardrobe?
Yes. So I think the first step is assessing what you have. And after, you're going to see what makes more sense for you to add, because a capsule wardrobe needs to be tailored to you. So for instance, if you're never going to wear a leather jacket, or at work you don't need to wear a blazer, you don't need them in your capsule wardrobe, even if the rules of the capsule wardrobe say so. After, you want to stay within one color palette. By that, I mean that if you're going to wear more warm tone, you will want to stick with, the camel, the beige, the brown colors. So everything will be easy to mix and match. On the opposite side, if you wear more cool tones, black, gray, white, navy, you will want to you will want to create your capsule wardrobe around those colors, so everything will be versatile and it will be easy to create outfits. And my last piece of guideline will be to make sure that every pieces that you add, you can actually it can be mixed with 4 other items.
Ooh, okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
So
it does.
4 items. Okay.
4 items.
Yes. So that way, if you have something that, you can actually, pair it with 4 other pieces in your wardrobe, that means that is very versatile.
So kind of like a white t-shirt or a pair of blue jeans.
Yeah, you can, like the pair of blue jeans, you want to be able to pair it with like 4 tops.
So Lili, let me ask you, how often should you update your wardrobe?
I would say every season. You will want to assess what you have, see what you have worn and it's kind of like worn out, what you need to replace, and to make your wardrobe more functional. So every season, taking the time to do this assessment is really good. Also, that's, the right time that, you can reflect on your own style and see if anything is changing. And during that time, also, you can add maybe a couple of few trendy pieces to have more fun with your wardrobe. But I think at the end of the day, kind of when you assess your wardrobe, you want to make sure you still have the great foundational pieces.
So then I guess kind of a follow-up is, how do we know if a piece of clothing is a new classic or maybe a new staple item?
Yeah, it's going to be how often, you're going to wear these pieces. So if you wear that all the time, you go back to, it's definitely a new classic. If it's something that you're not wearing, is basically, I think it's not going to last a long time in your closet.
Okay.
And are there any basic staples that a person should have in the wardrobe?
Yes. So for your capsule wardrobe, I will definitely recommend to have a gray t-shirt and a gray jacket or cardigan. Why that is because actually gray is a very versatile colors. So even better than, for instance, black, gray will go with most likely anything. So that would be like 2 good basics to have. Also, I would recommend to have a dark wash jeans, because this is very easy to dress up, dress down. And also at the same time, because a lot of offices are more business casual, having a dark wash jeans is really a good piece to have in your wardrobe. And also, I think you can have like a couple of like plain colored blouses that can be worn outside of work, and also.
Oh, and now following up, are there any fashion rules you go by? I heard of this 3-color rules. It's where you don't wear more than 3 colors at once.
Yes, that's a great rule. So if you feel like you putting an outfit together, it's complicated, you don't know which colors goes with what. Yes, take the 3 colors rule. That means you don't want to have more than 3 colors on your outfits. And usually when I'm with my clients, I show them how to. And you want to have 2 pieces that are the same color. So it links the outfits together. So for instance, if you have a black jacket, I would recommend to have a pair of black shoes. So that links the outfits together.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah. Another one is the one that I was just mentioning, is like having gray pieces, because gray is a very versatile color. So sometimes some clients, they don't know, because the colors, like they have a piece of clothing with a color that is a bit difficult to pair it with. And so they usually go with black, but actually gray is very easy to pair with.
Oh, because I always thought black and white are like the go-tos.
No, gray, like a dark gray. So depending on kind of like your best colors, but like a dark gray or medium gray, it's really, really a good piece. So that's why earlier I was saying like a gray cardigan or a gray t-shirt, because that will be very versatile.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I have black and white in my closet, but I don't have many grays.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know where to shop for.
I guess I do.
So Lili, what are the new essentials for people returning to work after being home for the past two plus years?
Yeah, I think it's more about refreshing your closet than actually new essentials. I think people are different from 2 years ago. And so they have different jobs, different lifestyle, different bodies. So people always wanted to be comfortable for a long time, but now they need a refresh. And I have seen actually my clients really wanted to step up their game, because they are enough of feeling sloppy. And so here it's more about refreshing your closet and adding new pieces than having like new essentials.
Okay, then. So what do you envision for the office wear over the next couple of years?
I think it will be the same, but with more versatility. People are not going back to the office full time. So I think people really want to have pieces that can be dressed up, dressed down, used for the office, but also outside the office, because now they don't go back 5 times a week to the office. So really having versatility in their closet, it's I think what they're looking for. And this is really my first goal when I work with the clients, is really hone their true style, make the wardrobe works for their lifestyle and what they want to achieve in terms of image, but also like very easy to mix and match and be versatile.
Switching gears a little, what would you suggest someone to wear for an interview when they're looking for a job in an office setting?
Yes. I would say the first step, even before thinking about, the clothes you're going to wear, is you want to look for the company dress code policy, by looking online at their website, or kind of like understand the field they're at. Also, you want to think about the company you're going to be interviewed for. Like what are they innovative? Like what are the keywords you would use for that company? So it really helps you to understand the sense of dress code they have, and so you can build an appropriate outfit for the day of the interview. And after that, I would say definitely a blazer or a jacket. That I will be. This is 100% a must-have for anyone going on an interview. And I would say, depending on what's the industry they're at, it's either a pair of slacks or a very dark wash jeans. And for women, I would say a pointy toe, because pointy shoes will look more put together and commanding than a round toe that will look more casual and approachable.
But what would you also recommend for a newly graduate who is looking for the first job?
Yeah, I think the same, it will be the same process in kind of like looking into the company. So the person, the newly graduate can really understand, which environment is stepping in. And after that, the blazer and, the same thing. But I would say, especially for a newly graduate, because I don't have a lot of money to spend on clothes, I would say, just be extra careful of the fit, because even if you're spending a lot of money on a blazer or a sport coat and it doesn't fit well, your outfits will look cheap and you will look frumpy. So it doesn't have to be a high-end, piece of clothing. It's just the fit has to be really good. So even if you go to Banana Republic or J. Crew and you buy a jacket, make sure that it has a good fit. So that will be my first piece of advice. It's about extra care of the fit. And after, I would say, don't forget about having new looking shoes, because that really throw off an outfit. And think about, nothing that looks outdated.
Yeah, got it. Because I didn't know about the pointy shoes and the round toes.
And that's all the things that, I talk about in the online program. Is like, all of those things, how to, look more commanding and professional and put together, how to look more approachable. When you work, for instance, in HR, you might want more approachable. So how do you do that with just the clothes and the colors and the prints? So that, yeah, I could talk about that for hours.
So Lili, are there any rules of thumb that we should keep in mind when you're shopping?
Yes. Well, when shopping, so it would say, don't fall for the price tag. It's not because it's a good bargain that you should buy it. So another rule of thumb, when you go on an interview, it's better to look overdressed than underdressed. Don't forget the details, your nails, your hair, having modern accessories, and no bare arms, like no t-shirt and no bare arms.
Thank you for sharing more information on Capsule Wardrobe. Thank you once again, Lili Henry, personal stylist and image consultant, for taking time to answer our question. And thank you, Jen, for joining me today as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.